And we're live under the multi-energy. I am the hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer and teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker. Hey, that guy didn't give me my card back. Damn. Just realized that. He kept it. That's totally weird. Why didn't he give it back? Alright, sorry, I just realized something. Lightworker, Starseed, Earth Angel, Mystic, Medium, Psychic, Witch, Yogi, Guru, Evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger, God, the first child of God, God in the female creation. I am the divine feminine, the dark goddess, Lilith, reincarnated. In order to keep up with me, you might have seen what I posted on my community page, my latest live video, and anything in my shorts. Oh yeah, Nipsey. My card, what happened? I did orientation and, introduce yourself, and I'm like, well, I'm probably the most captivating person you're going to meet in your entire lifetime. And I passed my card out, and I give my introduction. And they were supposed to bring me my card back, but the last guy decided to keep it. He put it in his wallet. I remember seeing it. Well, welcome, guy. Well, welcome to the dark side. Let's start with magnetize yourself, because that's what I did this morning. I woke up this morning, got on YouTube. First thing I saw was magnetize yourself, copying my content, like she always does. Talking about twin flame union. This is a fake bitch that says she's been in a twin flame fucking relationship for, I don't know, at least 7 years. That's never been in a union, never talks about him, never nothing. She just swears. There's a bunch of these women that are addicted to men that swear they're twin flames because they think they read a book or they watched some movie and they're like, this is my twin flame. No, you have a mental addiction to a karmic person that you can't overcome. This person isn't you. This person wants nothing to do with you. Realistically. Going back to it. So I told her, you know what? Enough. I'm going to do a piece of magic that I've never done before. I'm going to take your twin flame from you. How can I do that? What, seductively? No, I'm not going to seduce him. He has never even met me. It's energetic. I'm the divine feminine. What are you? I am the energy of feelings, of emotions and thoughts. So if I want to take control over someone, all I have to do is tap into their emotions and thoughts and manipulate them. Did I say I was going to do that? No. I said I was going to call the dark to take him to the truth, where you are nowhere to be found. You are not a truthful being. He will be hidden in the truth, away from liars like you. There he will find me and all of God, but not you. Until you step into the truth, you will never align with that man. You are a lie. So that's what I did. And as I did it to him, I did it to all divine masculine energies. The power of the divine feminine calls for the divine feminine and all masculines to come into the light. They will not deal with a dark feminine anymore. They are coming into the light, and they will not deal with any of your dark lies. They will not deal with an unhealed twin flame. That does not matter if you are a woman or a man. Your feelings inside of you will overpower you to where you will not be able to connect with that person anymore. I'm protecting him from you because you are the problem, not him. You are a thief and a cheat and a lie. You are a fake spiritualist, a terrible tarot reader, and a pathetic person. Did you try to go and to make a music career trying to follow me? Is there anything else you're trying to do that's like me? Enough. Justice is upon you, not me. Every bit of dark force that I own, they're going to pull them. They're not clean. By no means are they of the light. So the darkness will guide them, whispering in their ear, guiding them where? To the light. Not into the dark, but to the light where you aren't. Do you know why my twin flames can't connect with me? Because I'm a light being and they're of the dark. Because I'm healed and they're unhealed. You want to walk around and say that you're a healed divine feminine, but you're a cheat, a lie, a thief, and a slut. Ultimately, you're dying for attention. Not God's, someone's. I'm going to put that man with God, and you're going to learn to get attention from God. And he's not going to touch you until you become godly. Am I going to, or is it already done? So mote it be, it's already done. Mentally, he's already switched. He doesn't like you anymore. His heart has switched. It has turned on, and it has drove him towards light. He wants a healed version. He wants a healed woman. He doesn't want someone from the past that's unhealed, that keeps trying to project the past onto him. Thank you for pushing me to see how powerful I am and how far I can go. What does this do? It awakens all the divine feminine, all the divine masculines, and it puts them in a safe place for us divine feminines. The chosen men of God are being chosen to be pulled apart from women that are ungodly, and they're going to be placed in a sacred space, and the ascending masters will work with them directly. Period. It's already there. The energy's there for the awakening. We just got more specific about it. I'm putting protection over our divine masculines. If he's not a divine masculine, then you can have him all you want, but not God's men. God's men are being protected from ungodly women. We're doing that for the godly women of the future, so that they can have godly men, so that these men are no longer distorted by distorted feminines. That these men are allowed to heal without an unhealed woman holding them down. Notice how I didn't call Russ into the light. He can stay unhealed. Him and his healer, his blue healer dog over there, his little blue-nosed pit bull. He's not a divine masculine of God. He's not protected. He won't be set apart. He won't be healed, blessed, or provided for. He's not a man of God. I don't have to worry about him. You can have him and any other of these guys that are available. These devil energies, as they call them. Ungodly. That's how I felt about it. And if she didn't learn enough, she went ahead and put a second video. You will never be in a twin flame union, bro. Why? Because you've never done the work. You sit there like everyone else expecting these men to get better. If I was like you, I would have never been healed. But thank God I'm not you, and I never listened to your dumbass fucking, you know what I mean, teachings. Your false guru teachings. That's every one of you love readers. Always trying to push someone into a relationship that doesn't work. Always trying to make someone go back to a low vibrational person. Why? Because you don't have aspirations to teach them to be better. You would never. You see this as, this is your person. I don't. If they were my person, we would have made it. We didn't make it because they're not for me. It's very simplistic. Going back to it, so that's what I did. She sparked the fire for me to protect the divine masculines from bitches like that. Quiet on the set, huh? You bitches is fucked. A good man ain't gonna fuck with you no more. Because their heart tells them not to. Their heart is going to tell them there's something wrong with you. It doesn't matter how their mind gets in. Their heart will tell them something's wrong with you. Is that the ending? Is this where it all ends? No more games? No more doing what you did? You can't do this anymore? It's going to backfire? You need him, don't you? Magnetize yourself. You need that man to feel complete. Without that man, your life has no purpose. You're just sitting there waiting for that day that that man can give you purpose. He can give you life. He can give you what? Love? A baby? Future? He's going to pay your bills? There's many of these stupid-ass men that are running around waiting for a woman to give them a life. God gives life, not people. 7 years you've been doing this with no fucking hope of fucking closure. If you don't fucking get this man, you have no man. No man. You've wasted all these years on this man. Wonder why I call you bitch. He's not even in a relationship with you. 7 years you've wasted on a crush of a man that will not be with you. What is wrong with you? Do you have no sense of self-worth? No self-confidence? no empowerment, no desire to want more or better, you'll settle for being alone and watching him on your screen, watching him be happy and him live his life, while you are sitting there unhappy until he is part of your life. Y'all are mental on a whole nother level, and you use the word of spirituality to justify your mental illness. All of you run around saying you're in a soulmate or a twin flame, but you're in a codependency of fucking low quality, low vibrational relationships. You're not divine. 90% of you can't even read the cards. You think because you're a tarot reader that you're a high priestess, a divine feminine, a queen of cups. You're nothing. You're a dead energy. What did you do with your life? Magnetize yourself? Sent a bunch of people chasing after fucking false love? Tried to put yourself above people and say that you knew something about God, the universe, the 5D, or love? I don't want these weak men, and neither does God. You can keep them. We only want the godly ones, the ones that are capable of healing. You keep those guys, the unhealed. Those are for the unhealed. The healed, the futuristic men that will heal are being put apart for us for our women. Our women, not you. You're not one of our women. When my man comes to me in my congregation and says, I'm ready for a holy partner, you will not be the one I will ever put on a list. Well, here's a list of our healed women. Death signals an end, an absolute transition from one state to another with no possibility of return. We experience many deaths in our lives as various stages of experiences end, to make way for a new phase and a new experience. Up until now, the ultimate transformation of physical death and rebirth. Death initiates change. In the tarot, death represents a sudden and unexpected change, which one phase of your life is coming to an end, so a new one can begin. Why am I doing this? For your healing and for theirs. They can't heal in your proximity. If he really is divine masculine, you're not teaching him how to heal. He needs a real divine feminine to show him. You haven't healed yourself. You don't teach healing. You teach chasing, obsessing, stalking, and supposedly manifesting. No, that's delusions. That's begging the universe for a person that they won't give you. You're begging God for a man that won't be with you. As I sit here, it's like, did you ever? No, I begged God to make me stop caring about him. I didn't beg him to be with him. I begged to get away from him. I cried. I don't want to love this person. They're nothing. They're unhealed. They're fucking garbage. They don't deserve my love. They destroy everything good in this world. Which twin flame am I talking about? Would that be you, Marshall? Would that be you, Russ? Would that be you, Allie? Would that be you, Lewis? Would that be you, fucking Bobby? Or is that you, Wolfman? Not all of my fucking twin flames are intimate. We're not intimate partners. Royce and I stood hand by hand fighting wars for fucking lifetime after lifetime, never touching each other. Never. We wouldn't leave without each other, but it was never about us being in bed or physical. That was my partner, and I was his partner. And together, we took down whole fucking continents. Don't forget to bring logic. All of us are intimate. But going back to them, are any of them worth anything good? Are they going to bring good to life? They're low lives, bro. What is Eminem, Marshall Mathers, going to contribute to the Thanksgiving Day fucking football game? What life do you bring to our game? Or you just want your life to be part of our game? What are you going to do to make the game better? Or you just wanted to be part of game day? How wonderful will it be to see you on camera get pissed off about your fucking Lions not winning? I want to see the look on your face when this happens. I want to see how you handle loss. I want to see how you handle embarrassment. I want to see the look on your face when they lose. And you did all this for nothing. Just for attention. What good does Eminem bring to judging the Netflix fucking, flow and shit? What good did he bring? What does your opinion matter to us? Back to you, bitch-ass twin flames. You want to have a baby with this person? You want to be stuck with a baby with this person? Like fucking Kelly over there on Lunar Eclipse Tarot? And then run around and say this is your twin flame? A man that fucked you, abandoned you and your children, is laid up with another woman, and you running around saying that this is a soul connection from God? That this is a man of God and you're a woman of God? No, bitch. No, that's not a man of God. Is Lewis a man of God? Is Marshall a man of God? Is Russ a man of God? Are any of these men of God? Or they're men of men? They're nothing more than wanting to be powerful men of flesh. Why, in all of God's green earth, would NF marry a non-Christian woman and think that he would have a good life with her when she does not know God? How could he possibly believe that his kids would be protected by God when nobody in that house has brought God into that house? You think by feeding them good foods and keeping them in designer clothes, they've got a good future? Man's gonna look out for them? Just want to point out today's the 18th, Lilith in the sun, all truth. Within the pagan tradition, the initiation is a very real death and rebirth process that fundamentally alters a person. The old self dies so that the new self may be born. It can be painful as the old self is stripped away and the birthing pains of the new self are felt. In this entire year of the snake, where people were supposed to shed their skins, I want you to look back as we're getting towards the end of the year. Which, if any, of your friends, family, co-workers, or associates have shed their skin, have become a new person this year, have stopped the person that they were from last year and changed their behaviors this year? None of you. So what does that mean? That means you're the same piece of flesh. An ounce of flesh that you were last year will be the ounce of flesh you are next year. You have no new life. There's no new ventures, no new love, no new nothing. You are the same old, same hoe. Do not play victim next year to the fact that nothing good is happening in your life. Don't, because you did nothing this year to create goodness for next year. Don't. Accept it. Be content with the way that the hell you've created for yourself. And don't bitch about it. It's your hell. You stay in it. Nobody feels sorry for you. You built those walls. You keep the keys. Those are your family. Those are your friends that keep you company in your own hell. Do not come out into heaven bitching about your hell. Go back to your hell. Death reversed shows that you are resisting change, and in consequence your life is stagnating, leaving you miserable, tired, depressed. Instead, you cling to bad relationships, emotional baggage, past hurt, negative patterns of behavior, old beliefs that no longer serve you. You still believe this is your twin flame? And you're going to keep playing this game with this man? Because this is your pattern? Lovely. Well, everything is ending. Thank you, God, for that. Spiritual work at hand. Take a fucking leap of faith, bitches. I'm so excited about that. Hey, how you doing over there, Wolfman? Got an attitude? I saw your Instagram. You have a very built man body. Looking at you like that, I was like, he could handle me. I feel like we could wrestle. I don't feel like I'm too big for this man. It's not that I'm a big girl, it's just, I thought you were a little skinny guy, scrawny guy like these guys. You ever seen Russ? They're scrawny. Marshall? Scrawny. Fucking Lewis? Scrawny. They're little guys. They're little. They're like little. It's not about height. What are you? What is it? 5'6", but the money makes me look 6'5". Whatever. He's little. He's 4 inches taller than me. He's little. He's little. My thighs are bigger than theirs. My butt is bigger than theirs. My waist is bigger than theirs. They're little guys. They're little girls. Really? They're little. I thought you were a big set guy. I mean, you gave the perfect view. It's like, oh, okay, put that down and let me crawl on. Let me see myself on top of you. You got nice thighs. You got big waist. I really want to grab your arms. Yeah, I like this size guy. This guy could fit on top of me, or me on top of him. The Fool could be an Aries. You may be feeling as though everything familiar has lost its color and meaning. You're leaving you restless, discontent, or even ill. You have an overwhelming conviction that you need to seek out an exciting new horizon in order to become more fulfilled and truly alive. This is a call from the universe. Ready or not, powerful forces are at work in your life with a period of chaos, painfully breaking down the old way of your life so that you can have a new one. Well, if God doesn't do it, you never will. If God doesn't destroy your life, you will never have a life. One fool is told, and that's the difference. Do you know what makes me more powerful than all of you? Is I surrender to the new life, and I do the destroying myself. I am the Decepticons. We totally destroy that shit, bro. Hold on, God, I got it. Let me tear this up, and then you can plan a brand new life for me. Let me tear up this fucking relationship so you could bring me a new one. Let me tear up this fucking everything so you could bring me a new one. Why make him do all the work? I don't mind getting my hands dirty. The Fool is a totally free spirit, open and spontaneous, which is something you've lost. It asks you to take a leap of faith without worrying about what other people will think. Shut up. Who cares what they think? All the greatest innovators and visionaries of the world have been called fools by the less daring. Courageous, risk-taking, creative expression are needed to renew your life. Just got to download. I told you, everywhere I go, every other city we go, every other radio, no matter where we go, I see the same. Okay, thanks, Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg in the house. Everywhere I go, I have to proclaim who I am so that they are aware. Whatever you do after, that's fine. I told you who the fuck I was. What happens to you after, that's fine. I have to tell you who you're dealing with. So again, I go into orientation, brand new job, brand new people. I have to tell them who and what I am. Fine, you didn't hear me say that I was a psychic, an intuitive, a spiritual psychoanalyst. I read energy, I do witch work, and I work for Jesus. You didn't hear any of that. That's fine. But when spiritual things start happening in your life, don't come running to me. Oh, it must have been that girl. No, what'd you do to that girl? Were you thinking about that girl? And that's what happened to the security bitch this morning. Her thoughts were too loud, and I had to turn around and tell her she just got caught up. She didn't like that, so she tried to get me ridden up for that. Being disrespectful. I ran down to Callie and said, what the fuck is this? What is this? Callie told me herself she's trying to get rid of this woman, this security woman. She told me herself she's already. I said, give me the number. I am the Karen above Karens. Call me Karen. I will talk to the city and get rid of her. And that's because I was outreaching with Jasmine, and Jasmine, no, this bitch did this last week, all the time. She want to come in here fucking limp dick, all fucking upset that she got to do her fucking job. She don't want to do her fucking job, and she wants to terrorize the employees, any other security staff, and the fucking tenants that live here. So I'm sitting there, and she had told me how Jasmine had snapped off on her for doing her job. It's like, that doesn't even sound like Jasmine. So then I spoke to Jasmine the other night, and Jasmine told me what she really did. And my spirit said, that's enough. That's enough. She doesn't get along. She's terrorizing everyone. So all last week, she sat there talking shit about Red. But who do you think she had write me up? Red, you need to write her up. So I go to Callie. I said, Callie, who wrote this? I don't know. Who has the authorization to write people up without doing any kind of investigation? Am I allowed to get written up for using disrespectful words? Do you know what I said? Why is this under my door? They took it upon themselves, and that isn't even the accurate time of when the incident happened. I'm going to need you to step up and do your job now, Callie. Don't fuck with me. And I kept it. She's like, do you want to close the door? I said, let her hear it. Stood there right there in the door so she could hear it. They could all hear it. I have nothing to hide. God's coming for you. Quit fucking with his people. You think they're your people, right? You could treat your kids any way. You could treat your lover any way. You could treat fucking anybody any way. Those are God's children, you son of a bitches. You don't talk to your fucking children that way. That's God's child. You don't talk to that man that way. That's God's child. You don't talk to those women that way. That's God's children. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know who I am? God's goddess. Who the fuck are you? Yeah, Lilith is out, bro. I'm not holding it back for anybody. I will never hold back who I am for your fucking weak fucking perception. Because you can't mentally or emotionally take who I am. Get the fuck out of my face, pussy. Courage, risk-taking, and creative expression are needed to renew your life. I don't feel like I'm talking to anyone. I feel like I'm talking to a wall right now. Reverse. The fool suggests that you might be acting like a selfish, immature fool with no regards for the consequences of your actions. You keep doing this and you think God doesn't see you. You think it doesn't affect anyone. You think you can keep getting away with this shit. I got you now, bitch. I got you. At 11:50, after I already complained that you don't do your job, at 11:50 I put my purse down and you didn't check it. On the camera. Every time you do it, I'm writing it down. Every time you don't do your job, I'm going to tell them. I'm going to show it. I'm going to take it to your fucking supervisor and show him. This bitch ain't doing her job. Go somewhere else with that shit. And that's exactly what happened with fucking Magnetize Yourself. This bitch ain't healing. She out there trying to project on everyone, tell everyone that, you know, life is good and she ain't doing shit. You ain't shit doing, bitch. Fucking Canadian. Anyways, the reverse fool suggests blah blah blah. Look where you're going or you're gonna trip up. Depending on the surrounded cards, somebody might be trying to take advantage of you. And if you're offered an opportunity that seems too good to be true, it is. And that is definitely in the card readers. They're coming back and they're gonna make you an offer and they're gonna tell you everything that they want. Bitch, I saw it yesterday in that fucking card. When I pulled out the rabbit card, I saw you guys start chumping. Get frantic, because I'm about to start my new life and you're not part of it. And once that documentary comes out, you're done. You're so fucking done. Every single one of you, and you can't stop it. It's God's fucking plan to expose all of you. Not just on Netflix, bro. Worldwide. People will know your name, Bobby. They will know what you've done, Russ. They will know your fucking weaknesses, Lewis. They will know your fears, Marshall. And they will know that you rejected God. The whole way. The whole way. They will know who are godly people and who are not. I've shown them through every video how to identify a liar, a cheat, a thief, a negative energy, a false light, a fake guru, a materialist, a pretend hoe, a prostitute. Lovely. Well, I'm ready to take that leap. Where do I end? Oh, divine masculine. Is that my emperor? Is that my emperor? I won't tolerate anything less than the power that I exude. I'm not going to be with a weak man. If he can't stand up and turn someone in and roll them over and kick them down, then I don't want to be with you. Don't call me every time there's a problem because you can't handle the problem. I should be able to call you and you handle the problem. Don't make me call my man. Don't make me call my man. And that's what it is. Everybody wants to be friends with the witch so that you have someone on your side. So then when people do you wrong, all I got to do is think about it and then something happens to them. You're not my friend. And you're using my powers to hurt other people. You want me to turn mentally against other people so that, you're justified. You're not. That's exactly what I said to her in that post. You can't do nothing about any of this because you have no divine masculine energy. In essence, you have no divine feminine energy. All you have is masculine fucking action and distorted feminine feelings. That is every 8.2 billion people out here. I'm the only one that has actually done all of this. I'm the only fully awoken soul. I'm here to awaken others, but something simplistic with dealing with your shit-ass feelings and your shit-ass thoughts and changing your shit-ass actions. That's too much work for mankind. That's too much responsibility. That's too much accountability. That's too much goodness. It's too much work to be a good person. I'm going to read it out of this because the Emperor reads different in there. It goes on and on about how wonderful this man is, but, who the fuck is that man? Who's that guy? No. Strength, lovers. The Emperor. Action, expansion, growth. The Cosmic Father. The powerful life-giving energy of the masculine aspect of the Creator. I am God in the female form. So I have the powerful life-giving energy of the Creator. This is the spark and the active life-giving principle. This card represents a level of emotional strength, the devotion of a spiritual warrior, a provider, and a protector. This energy activates and ignites. You are being asked to empower yourself and others. Reverse possibility. Disconnected from your masculine energy, abusive, controlling, and lacking self-confidence. It's your solar plexus. It's all fucked up because you don't fucking feel good about yourself. Where's the divine feminine live? In the heart chakra? Where's the high priestess live? In the third eye. Where's the magician live? Oh, that's so simple. In the throat chakra. Shall we keep going? Tarot readers. Tarot risers. It's a new week. You should have let the old shit go. You should be ready on a Tuesday to take a new leap of faith. And by the definitions of Tuesday, which is a Mars day, driven by the power of Mars, which is the masculine energy of drive and action, you should be taking action. But if you never let anything end, then nothing can begin and there's no action to be taken. I don't know what to tell you. That's what it is. And it's a repetitive thing. I'll be doing this for 35 years with a bunch of fucking I don't want to heal motherfuckers. I don't care. Just sit there. Unhealed, angry, sad, worried, stressed, unhappy, insecure, fat, lazy, lonely. I don't care. God cares how you feel. You know how many lifetimes of people that had lifetimes that live like you? I'm only here for the people that want to live free. Not the ones that want to stay trapped in the life that they believe is it. You can't be anymore because you don't believe in more. And I can't believe you. There's no reason for me to invest in a person that's just a person. Everybody's a person. I'm not dealing with anyone that's not working out of their heart, which is a soul. You're soulless. You're all logic. You're all about the thoughts. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to keep this one short and simple because I've had a really live morning, and to be honest, I just want to rest. I'm pretty tired. There's a lot of stress worrying about my kids and everything, and, you know, getting on this schedule. The job itself, it seems unbelievably cool. They're very strict about attendance, and that usually tends to be a problem. They're not very understanding about attendance, but we'll see how that works. So I'm looking forward to that, and that's why I was like, I gotta watch my schedule, because I'm gonna be shadowing someone's schedule, a trainer. And I'm like, there's no way, and I asked him, and I hope to God they don't do this. I was like, there's no way that you're gonna update my training schedule at 8 p.m. tonight and tell me that I gotta be here at 4. He said, no, that shouldn't happen. It better not. Whoever is making those schedules better update it. If you expect me to be there at 4 o'clock in the morning, you better tell me by 4 o'clock this evening. Is how I feel about it. And that's having proper, you know what I mean? Like, how am I going to get the proper amount of sleep and be properly prepared for my position when you didn't give me the proper amount of time? That's the only thing I was looking at. Is like, you know, their scheduling. Whoever's in charge of that isn't doing so well. Because again, like, I went to orientation 3 times. And it was only today, so that should tell you. Other than that, I'm a little, you know, I just woke up in the energy of take action. I've done a lot of action taking. I'd like to just kind of relax for a minute, to be honest. I had to get up, you know, right away. And then as soon as I saw that, dude, I went straight outside to the gods and the energy and released that. And that was my full intention. Was I going after your man? Who knows who your man is? Who gives a fuck? Do I want him? No. If he likes you, he's probably a pussy. He's not a warrior. Not at all. None of your men are. I don't like him. God does. And that's it. If nothing happens, then he was never divine to begin with. This was a perfect opportunity for us to pull apart our divine masculines and set them apart for healing. Set them apart from the divine, from the distorted feminines that they keep attracting. And that's exactly what God did for me. He had to set me apart from these distorted masculines that I kept attracting. Didn't matter how much I wanted them and how far I'd go to get them. He made sure they wouldn't come in and destroy me. Unless you talk about Bobby. He didn't destroy me, bro. I just had to learn some shitty-ass lessons. He wishes he had that power over me. I swear, you wish you had the power to stop me. Everybody does. We're not living like that anymore. Life has changed starting today for me. It's a whole new life. I'm taking a leap of faith, and it's going to take a lot of action on my part. And Salvation Army hit me up this morning. Hey, can you do any work with us? As soon as I get my schedule, I will call back to you. Rapid rehousing. I have 3 appointments next week to get you in. It's an hour and a half, and we can start getting your housing going. Got to get this schedule. And that's why I'm like, this person better give me the schedule pretty quickly. Like, seriously. So that I can start my life. But that's what it is. I'm taking a leap of faith. I'm going in completely different directions. Completely. And that's because, you know what I mean? I healed the desire to keep going back to the old things. I don't know what to say to you guys anymore. Some days I don't. Some days I don't even want to talk to you. Because it is repetitive. I'm just always looking for more creative ways to teach you how to do this. And to show you what God's, what area of life God's really focusing on us on. What are we focusing on, God? Manifestations of the real world. Or of, coins. That's the action. No, that's taking action. Never mind. I thought it was the ace. The manifestation, so that's taking action on our manifestations. Ace of coins? No. Nurture coins. Action. The Knight. Patient, methodical, committed. Intentional, detail-oriented action. Slow but effective. Productivity, trustworthiness, and responsibility are needed. Can also describe a loyal person or a steady relationship. Sorry. Am I in a relationship? No. I'm in a relationship with God. Myself. I'm not in a relationship. I'm considering manifesting a relationship with this man, but I'm not in one with him right now. And, That's it. And, you know, am I going to end up in a relationship? I don't know. God says so. I don't really, and that's just me being pessimistic. I don't know. I mean, I know what I've been seeing and what I've been shown. It all comes down to me. What if I change my mind? It could happen, you know. I do that a lot around here. Because I am the Queen of Swords. Is that what you caught today? That sword of truth and justice? It's not a silencer, that's for sure. This thing is nasty. When I pull out my sword, bro, there's blood everywhere. It doesn't just this isn't a fucking, you know what I mean? This isn't a switchblade, bro. I'm going to chop you up into pieces. Pieces so that the animals can feed off of you. It's not one and done. I'm going to cut your throat with the truth so that you can't speak no more lies. I'm going to cut your heart out with the truth so you can't project any more hurt. I'm going to fucking cut your legs off with the truth so you can't take action in any of this bullshit no more. Do I own a knife? No. I am going to buy a sword one day. I can remember what it feels like to swing the sword. Do you remember? Do you remember, Royce? I remember. I can feel the weight of my arm. I can feel it. I can hear it. I can hear it dragging along the fucking ground, bro. Mine was pretty. It had beautiful stones in it. Really? Mine. Perfectly sewn. Oh, do you remember it? It's like Excalibur. Oh, it was so big, bro. It's so heavy that nobody could actually pick it up. I mean, they wouldn't try, but it was made like that. It was light, but it had to be strong enough to cut through bone, to cut through fucking metal, to cut through fucking iron, to cut through fucking stone. It was created by the gods, bro. Do you remember that, Royce? Do you remember what it feels like? Do you ever dream about swinging a sword? Do you remember? I could throw my sword to you, and you would catch it and hold it. You were the only person I'd give my sword to. Carry the sword of truth and justice. That's what that is. Queen of Swords. There she is. Is that my hawk? At Ostara. And didn't we read that last night? Alright. The spring goddess brings rebirth to the vegetation. Hers is the power of imagination, positive thought, to bring into being, which is one of the first principles of magic. Told you all about manifestations yesterday. I think it and it becomes. I eliminate the negatives and I put in the positives. This card can be a great time with insight and inspiration coming from unexpected sources. This card is particularly fortuitous for poets, bards, and writers. The Queen of Swords may represent me or a woman in your life who is intensely private. I'm not really. I just stick to myself. Independent and often single through choice. I choose not to deal with these lowlifes. That's all that means, bro. I choose not to. It's a choice. If I wanted a man, I could have a man. It just means I gotta work at keeping a man. I don't want to do this. She hates anyone telling her what she should do or how she should behave. That's exactly what happened. Don't you fucking tell me. You're not God. Who the fuck are you? Is that what your mommy told you? That's what Trump told you? That's what the church told you? Get the fuck out of my face with your stupid fucking beliefs. That's a rule? That's a law? According to who? Get out of my face. She has very high ideals and makes a loyal friend, unconventional and quick-witted with a dry sense of humor. She is fiercely honest, a seeker after truth, who sees beyond the surface of things and demands fucking fairness. I demand it. I command it outside of me. If I have to use my words, that's fine, but my energy commands it. Justice and fairness, equality. It is what I am created of. You will never, ever see me in a crowd and somebody else persecuting another person without me coming in and destroying that person. Equality, all the way across. She is forthright and will likely offer you some well-meant and very accurate criticism. Have I ever said anything that wasn't the truth? Other than getting on Marshall for selling liquor that wasn't liquor. I didn't know it wasn't liquor. Who the fuck names water liquid death? And, again, it was a series of events that made me lead to this understanding. He was just selling gin and juice, and now he's branding liquid death. I thought it was another alcohol. Idiot. The reverse Queen of Swords can indicate problems with fertility, a termination, or a miscarriage. Oh, yeah. Why? Why can't your uterus hold a child? What's hidden in your uterus? How much pain, suffering, regret, embarrassment, mommy issues, father issues, sexual issues do you have hidden inside your loins? Why can't you get your dick hard? What's wrong with your dick? What's wrong with your dick? And why can't you keep it hard? And why can't you last? You need a pill? No, you need to fix the problems that's inside of your body. What's wrong with your dick, men? What's wrong with it? And we know what's wrong with these bitches. They wanted to be pretty. They didn't want to have babies, so they've been letting men come in their fucking pussies for fucking years. And it's all sitting in there, and now they want a baby to grow in there. All that men energy just blown off into your uterus, and you think you're going to hold a fucking child in there with their filthy energy? What were you telling me? Fuck me harder? That's the energy that's in your womb. A baby doesn't want to live in that. You can't create something wonderful inside of there. And neither can you men. I know you're trying. You can't. How many of you can actually create a child? Let alone an heir of a male child. You don't have it in you. All that lust and no love. Well, here comes the negative side of me. Don't let your sorrows obscure the good things that you still have in your life. Ask yourself whether this mindset makes you happy or helps you grow. You have lost yourself somewhere along the way. The reverse queen could be a boss, a parent, an acquaintance who is superficially attractive, but manipulative, narrow-minded, unforgiving, quick to take offense, and who delights in belittling others. If you spend too much time with her, she will drag you down to her level. On the other hand, this could be describing you if you've slipped into a habit of looking at life in a negative way. I can easily be this. I was this. Not manipulative. Definitely attractive. Unforgiving, quick to take offense, and I delighted in belittling your bitch ass. I love a barbecue. I don't drink tea. I put man flesh on the fucking barbecue and we watch them burn. I love a cookout. God said to stop doing that. Okay. Sometimes, though. Sometimes. Feels really good to burn a motherfucker, doesn't it, Marshall? My King of Swords, doesn't it feel good to throw a fucking piece of fucking flesh on the fucking fire and watch it squirm? I like it. I like it. I am the Dark Goddess. There's certain things of the Dark World that I just really like. As upset as I am now, once the karma hits, I'll cry about it. Because that's what I typically do. Oh, I didn't really mean for this to happen. You thought it, and it happened. That's why I was very careful about what I thought. What did I had it. I was like, how do we turn this into a good thought? How do we turn this into a good thought? Alright, I got a good idea. This will be good. Not bad. We're not being vengeful. We're not taking away. We're putting away. Let's take all the good men and put them aside with God and let God heal them so that they don't have to be around these bad women. No, it's not even men. It's divine masculine energy. So me, myself, I'm a divine masculine energy. So me, myself, with this curse, this blessing, prayer, this spell that I've put across, I myself am the same. My divine masculine now is put apart in the truth and will not, absolutely will not connect with the distorted feminine energy out of no man, no woman, no child. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. All of us that have the ability to take divine action need to be set apart from the manipulators of those that use dark feminine, which is feelings, use dark feelings to coerce us and control us. Feelings of guilt, shame, FOMO, always trying to manipulate us. Oh, if you love me, you would do this. No, we're staying away from you. All divine masculine energy is being put apart and set in truth. Hidden from distorted feminine energy. Whether it comes out of your mother, you're not going to be able to pick up her phone. Your spirit says don't answer that fucking call. She's fucking dark feminine energy and she wants to let out on you, and she's not going to ruin your peace today. You're not going to talk to your mother. You're not going to talk to your sister because that's an extension of your negative ass mother. You're not going to answer your girlfriend's calls anymore because she's a negative bitch that keeps trying to take advantage of you and put you down. We're not doing it. We're staying away from. The energy starts today. We are protecting ourselves from distorted feminine energy. What does that mean? People and their fucked up feelings. We're staying away from fucked up feeling people. Emotionally distorted, unsavory people. Fuck their thoughts. We're talking about their feelings. I prayed that. That's what I prayed. All twin flames, divine masculine twin flames, will be placed in the light of truth, protected from false feelings. What are you going to do, women? What are you going to do now that you can't get these men? That you can't just get naked and get them? That you can't just put on a pretty face and get them anymore? What are you going to do when God gives them the strength to say no to your flesh? You going to cry? You going to go tell his mom? You going to go try to take his job? You going to take him to court? Like Daddy Yankee's wife? Ooh, she's mad that she can't have the daddy. She is mad. She wants every part of his life because she can't have him. Almanach, huh? Wait till you see what I do to your daddy. Make him my daddy. Realistically. And that's what it is. Stop giving in to these bitches and their bitch-ass feelings. Stop feeling sorry for fucking manipulators and instigators. Came up in the cards yesterday. What are they? Distorted Princess of Cups. They're distorted. And they come in both sexes. It's an energy. This dude has some fucked up ass feelings. And he takes shitty ass actions behind those fucked up ass feelings. In essence, every divine feminine should be protected from from Kanye West right about now. We should all be protected from, Marshall Mathers' fucked up fucking feelings. The shit that comes out of his mouth. We should all be protected from the shit that comes out of fucking Russ's mouth. All those fucked up feelings he's trying to project on everyone. Trying to make people feel bad. Trying to make people angry. Trying to manipulate emotional responses. That's distorted feminine energy. Trying to manipulate emotional responses out of men and women. Is that not what you do, Marshall Mathers, with your words? Manipulate emotional responses out of people? You want to get under their skin? Let's take yours off, shall we, old man? I never watch football, but I want to definitely see the look on your face this Thanksgiving. I'm going to give great thanks to what you're about to give, which is the truth. There's no mic to hide behind now, buddy. We're going to see your true character. For 2 hours, they'll have a camera on your fucking face, right? We'll see who you are. Let's spend 2 hours with this loser. Let's hear his great jokes. Let's hear him talk about the players. Why would we listen to 53-year-old rapper talk about fucking football players? What the fuck do you know about football players? You're a fan? Oh, that's why you made a documentary of your fans. Let's hear it from the fans. Let's hear it from the stands. Coming in live, Eminem. What's your take on that last play? Yeah, we really need to know how you would play football. Do you play football? No, nobody picked you. You're the kid that never got picked. You're the kid that got picked on. So now you're going to go to the game and what? What are you adding to this game? Couldn't sing the national anthem, right? Can't sing. What are you going to perform? Houdini? Somebody else's song? I used to respect you, bro. I used to think you were powerful. I used to think you were something. That's all thinking. When my mind was in control, it looked up to people like you. But when my heart came in and started telling me to question, there's no question to it, bro. You're powerless to a pen and paper and your own broken feelings. Goes to the rest of you. I don't understand why you don't understand that people grow. And that's probably because you've never seen someone grow up. I hope that some of you start growing up one day. Start facing your issues, start dealing with your feelings and your thoughts. Start changing your patterns, the way you think and the way you behave. Start implementing real, physical, actionable change in your life instead of just sitting there dreaming about it. Very dreamy. I don't know. Are you mad? No, I'm not. When I'm mad, you'll know it. You'll know I'm mad because I will tell you screamingly to your fucking face. When I'm mad, you'll know it. When I'm heated, you can feel it. When I'm blowing out fire, you can hear it. But when I'm mad at you, you will know it. The entire universe will know when I'm mad at you. Am I mad at Magnetize Yourself? No, I'm done with her. That's where it gets worse. When you no longer can get an emotional response from me and I have given you over to the darkness. That's when we're done. Does that happen after you get me mad? No. You can't make me mad. In essence, I'm just a madness energy. I could be mad about anything. Just like you. Anything could piss me off. I don't choose to be mad. I choose to be fiery. It's a difference. It's a difference. Because mad comes from a place of hurt. Fiery comes from a place of will, of action. It's how you channel your energy. So what do you do when you get mad? I get God. I go to God right away. God, what am I supposed to do? Because I'm going to fuck this person up. And that's what I was given. Take the twin flame away from her. Take the masculine. But I was like, wait a minute, not just his. We'll take all of them. We'll put all of these great men of God aside. Including myself, because I am a great man of God. Well, man. And, nevertheless. And so it happens. We part the flocks. That's where we're at. Pretty simplistic. It's part of the awakening. It's God's plan. I just speak it. And my words are all powerful. So then it just, as the gatekeeper, I just open the doors. It's like, send the message to her. And once she delivers the message, the gates are open. That's all that means. When God delivers me a message, I speak it, and now the gates are open. I'm the gatekeeper. Who's the keymaster? I don't need him. I have the keys to the kingdom. Just curious. I go through every door. They're not locked on me. There's no locked doors around me. Walked out of heaven. No, not even. I'll be there shortly. What I can't get back is to hell. I can't get back to I have the hardest time. I gotta go through all these people. They're all in my way. Get out of my way. I don't know, guys. Death. Endings. Beginnings. It's the same old message. I'm kind of done. I'm gonna take a break. Hey, help me, Jesus. What do I tell him? I can't find anything to tell you other than Christ be with you, bro. I can't inspire you to fucking be anything better than what you are. I've tried. I'll try again later. I'll try again tomorrow. I'm not gonna try anymore. I just don't. It's in the cards to do something about your life. You're not going to, though. Why? Because you're afraid. And that's fine. I accept that. I'm just getting tired of telling you to do something I know you're not gonna do. If that's one of you, can you please leave my page and go somewhere? Go do nothing somewhere else, please. I can sense your energy. I don't have to see your face. I know you're a waste of space. I know you are. I'm not about growth. I don't care how many people I have on my page. I'm not about quantity. I'm about quality. And I have no problem shutting down this whole fucking page, getting rid of all 3,000 of you, and starting fresh. If I don't believe there's not one soul inside of this that's learning and not getting better, I'll shut the shit down right now. You're not contributing to my life. You're contributing negativity to life. If something doesn't stop you, then none of us are going to have a good life. Because you're out there, pouring out your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions on this world. Whoever you are. I'm not about that. I'm not about building, you know what I mean, communities in that sense. I don't want anybody. I want the right people. I want the chosen ones. The ones that choose to be right by God. Otherwise, I don't want to deal with you. Nobody else does either. Just know that. Nobody doesn't want to deal with an ungodly person, bro. They might not know you're ungodly, but they don't. Nobody wants to deal with an ungodly person. They really don't. Hey, later, taters.